Okay, here we are over at the shop. We're working on a mantel. What I did is we took and my son's wanting to build a mantel around his. He had a mantel lock up, and he wanted to do the whole surround with the columns and all. So this is what we're doing. That's what we've done so far. And here's how it's constructed. It's just a box, and then we added these pieces here on the outside. And let me show you what we've done. We used the Craig jig here, and there's where you Craig jig it. It's a pocket screw, and that's how it's all put together. We built this box here first. It's 8 by 3, and then we just came back and added some pieces on the outside of those. And what you do is you just nail them on, and what we had to do, if you can see it right there, you can see that little piece of molding. We had to add a 1/4-inch piece. We'll just put some putty in that hole. Then I think we're going to put these either here, or I don't know. We may put them here. He hadn't decided yet, and I hadn't really showed him. To me, I like them down on the sides here. I think they look better there. Because once you get this molding up here and this crown and all from on up, it's going to take away from that little blank spot there. But yeah, we've just been using the Craig's jig. There's my drill, pocket screws. Using the Firestorm, nail guns. That's a staple, and that's a brad. Another little table saw. We really hadn't doing nothing but just using it for kind of like a sawhorse. We're using a radial arm saw, which we don't have to have. We could use just the chop saw. And I've used this sander once or twice just to knock some edges off. It's just a little flat sander with a belt and all on it. But that's all we've used so far. We've used one sheet of plywood. We've got that one little piece there left. We got another whole sheet if we need it, and we're going to have to put them tops and all on there. We just got my little rigid set that we're using, and you have to use this to do those pocket screws. It's just a square head there. Just a little impact. There's our heat gun. And what I was saying on that veneer, you can see that this is plywood here. If we didn't put this veneer on here, you would see that plywood edge right there. So what you do is you take that veneer, it's got glue on that side. You can kind of see it's all rough, and then this side is actually the veneer that you would see. But you can see how that's kind of like a white pasty, and that's the glue. When you heat it up, we usually take it and stand it up against this right here, stand it up like that, or take this piece of wood like this and stand it up, set it in here and clamp it to that rip fence. And then we take this is actually off of a plunger, a small little plunger that, I don't know, we had it laying up here, and I don't know, and I guess it was a sink plunger. We took this, and what we do is we put it on there, and then once we get it on there, we just roll it backwards and forwards and just pull it across there, and you can see where it's got a little bit of glue, but not much. It's really where it's heated up right there. Works perfect. I mean, you just put it on there and grab it on both sides, both hands, and just rub it down in there, and somebody keeps the heat gun going. And like I say, we just got a staple gun there, brad nailer there, some glue, and that's pretty much it. And that's what we've actually built with it. We still got to put a top, put the crown. Let me show you the crown molding that we've got that my son bought. That's it right there. This is an end view of it. And this is what it'll look like on the fireplace. $50 for that piece. And I hope when we cut it we don't mess it up. And then just the other little moldings, all this is. If you're going to build one of these things, I would probably try and just go to websites and just look and see all the different kinds. And they got some of them that's so fancy it's not even funny. But alright, well, I'll give you another update when we get some more done. Y'all have a good one.